Hi there, it's Daniel Hodder here again from danielhodder.com. Here we are for our third video in this installment. Today we're going to be making our website. First things first, you'll need to log into your A2 client area and then click on the cPanel button and log into your cPanel, which will bring you to this page here. Just want to show you one thing quickly before we go too far. Yesterday, or in the last video, we set up an email account. I'd like you to find out where that email account is. So we'll just click here on email accounts. And then click on check email account and it'll take you to your webmail page. Just click on open. And here we are. So this email here is your configuration settings for setting up your email on your phone or iPad or other places. That's about all I want to show you there. I'll leave that up because when we build the website, we're going to put that email address in and have all of the details for our website get emailed to there. Okay, so let's go back to the cPanel panel and let the fun begin. Okay, so first of all we're going to go here to the Softalicious Apps Installer and we're going to go WordPress A2 Optimized. Click on that and this is the beginning of uploading your very own website. We'll click on Install Now and here we can change this to, you'll be able to find your domain name in there. Click on our domain name there. You can change this. I'm going to call this one Smart DIY Website. And then I'm going to call this one Demo Website. I always like to take a screenshot of this section here. I'm going to blur this out. So I'll take a quick screenshot here. And this has got all of your details for logging into your website. And we'll go down to the bottom here. See, it's got this admin email. You've got your, this is where all the details for your website will be sent, like all of your any updates and stuff like that will all be sent here. We'll also add this into here. Smart DIY website. So this information that we've got up here will also go to your email address and you can save it there. And then we just click on install and wait. Normally takes about 3 to 5 minutes. I did this video yesterday, but right at the end in the closing stages I had a major drama. My SSL certificate wasn't ready, so when I went to open up the website it came up with an error. I could have left it at that and waited for the SSL certificate to arrive, but I decided to do the video again. I've already checked that my SSL certificate is in, so we shouldn't have that problem this time. I'll point out at the end of this installation process here where I went wrong yesterday, and if the same thing happens to you, don't panic. You may just have to wait for a little while. It could be a few minutes, it could be a few hours, but I let it go for about 12 hours. I checked it this morning when I got out of bed and it was there. So one thing we can do while we're here, we can go to our Thrive themes. Go to our Thrive themes account. Go to our member dashboard. We'll log into our member dashboard and we'll get the plugin that we need for the website. We just go straight here to this plugin here, download and install the Thrive Product Manager plugin. They've changed things now. You used to have to download the separate plugins that you wanted to use. Now they have it all in one plugin and you separate it inside the website. So that's downloaded now. Let's go back to our website and see where we're at. We're almost there, 95%. The Thrive website in the members area has a lot of information. They have what they call the Thrive University, which takes you through all of their different products and shows you how to use them. They're very thorough, the Thrive themes, and that's one of the best things about them. They're so thorough. All of the information that they put out it's step by step for people that don't really do this stuff all the time. They've helped me out a few times. I might just pause the video here and come back when this is done. Okay, so that's completed now. So the first thing we need to do is, you'll see here the administrative URL. This is the link that you'll click to actually go into the dashboard of the website. So fingers crossed this works. This is where it all went downhill for me last night. So it's looking pretty good so far. So now our website is live, searchable, but there's a few things that we need to get in and do. So here we are at the dashboard, and if we check our emails here, we should have an email, a new email. There we go, with those installation details that I told you about. Okay, so here's our dashboard. So in the dashboard, most of the, I normally navigate using this side panel here. Normally find everything I want on the side panel. You can go from the top panel here, finding a few things as well, but I normally just use the side panel. So the first thing we're going to do is look at some plugins. So I'm going to click the plugins tab, and that'll take us to the plugins page. There is a plugin for everything with WordPress. If you can think of it on a website, there's a plugin for it. Some plugins you need to pay for, but there's a lot of stuff that's free. We're going to firstly activate the Akismet anti-spam. So we'll update this. Activate it, sorry. Okay. So we'll set up a Akismet account. I already have an API key, but I'm going to set up an account anyway, because this is going to be different to my other websites. Now, this is really up to you, what you'd like to pay. I've not had any problems just using this. Yeah, so we're just going to stick with this one for today. If you're running a lot of websites and you're worried about spam, you probably may move for something a bit more expensive. But for our purposes, the website that we're going to build at this point in time, this is going to be enough for us. So you'll see over here, this slider, you can choose how much you'd like to pay each year. With my other account, I actually do pay. So you can move that slider and make it whatever you want. But because I won't be having any ads on my site, I'm not selling any products or anything on this site, and I don't intend on promoting a business on this site. I'm just going to pay nothing and check these check boxes here. Put my email in here. Put my first name and last name. And our site. .com. There we go. Like I said, you can choose to pay a bit more, but for the purpose of this website, I'm not going to be paying. So they've sent me a code. There we go. Here's our code. Copy that. Paste it here. Continue. Okay, so they should have sent me another email with an API key. So we're going to manually enter the API key. Hopefully they'll send it to me. There we go. Here's our API key. Copy that. Go back here, paste it, and click connect. I'm just going to close a couple of these tabs off. We shouldn't use that, shouldn't need that email anymore. Don't need to change any of this. That's active. Let's go back to our plugin. I'll click save just in case. Go back to our plugins. Okay. The next thing we're going to do is find Jetpack, and we're going to deactivate it. The Jetpack can cause problems with the Thrive themes. I don't run Jetpack on any of my websites, and I don't have any problems. Now we'll delete Jetpack. Yes, I'm pretty sure I want to delete it. And the next one will be the A2 fixed cache. We're going to deactivate that one as well. And delete it. Yes, I'm pretty sure. That leaves all of that stuff there. Okay. Now we're going to start adding some new plugins. So we'll go add new. And we're going to search for word fence. WordFence is your fireware and malware scan, as it says there. It's just a security thing. This is free. Install now. You can see there's other WordFence products as well, but this is the one that we want. Anytime there's an issue with your website, you'll get an email from WordFence. Now we'll activate that. Okay. We'll stick that email account in here. Admin, smart. I don't want that. I'll click that and continue. I'm not going to put the premium key in there. That's you'll need to pay. You'll need to upgrade to premium and pay for that. The standard WordFence is amazing. It's all we need at this point in time. If I was running a lot of traffic to my websites with a lot of money going through my website, I'd probably go and purchase this. But I won't be doing that with this website, so let's move on. Say no thanks. And we'll go back to add new. And we'll go over here to search. And I'm going to search for Yoast. Yoast SEO, this is the one here. You can tell which are the common plugins because they'll be last updated pretty recently. If this hadn't been updated for 2 years or 3 years, I probably would be a bit skeptical about how up to date it is. But this has been last updated a week ago, so this is definitely the one we want. That's the same when you're looking for any plugins for your website. Look at the last time it was updated and make sure it's compatible. So Yoast SEO helps you and activate helps you work your SEO, your search engine optimization. And one more thing here. Let's install. We're going to add new again. And I don't need to search it, but I like to use the classic editor. I've been using WordPress for quite a few years now, and I got used to the classic editor, and then they changed it to a block editor. If you're comfortable using block editors, that's cool, but I'll be everything that I'll be doing, I'll be using the classic editor. So let's download this one and install it. If it's not there for you, you can just search in here classic editor and it'll come up. Activate. And there's one more that we need to do. We'll go add new. This time we're going to upload a plugin. Did that work? I might get rid of a few of these here. We're going to go and do this very soon, so I'll dismiss that. I'm going to allow that. I'm going to allow that. That's where my There's nothing I can do about that. So let's try uploading again. Here we go. Choose file. And we're going to find the Thrive product manager that we had before. And we're going to install that Thrive product manager. Okay. Installed successfully. Activate. Okay. There we go. We've activated our Akismat. We've installed the classic editor. We've installed the Thrive product manager. We've installed the WordFence security and the Yoast SEO. The other stuff we're just going to leave the way it was. And now we're going to really start rolling into things. And we're going to go down here to WordFence. And we are going to change a few things around in here. From time to time, you might have some dramas trying to save something that you're working on. There'll be a little note and it'll tell you that you need to change the WordFence firewall to learning mode, and this is where you'll do it here. You'll click on, see how it's in learning mode at the moment. You'll come back here, manage the firewall, and change it back to learning mode. So at the moment, there's not much in the website, so it's just going to learn how we are using the website and start adjusting things itself in the background. We go to all options here. Um, First thing we're going to go here, email alert preferences. We don't, this is just going to send you an email anytime any of these things happen. They're pretty important, so we won't change any of that. Most of this stuff except for the rate limiting. We're going to go into the rate limiting rules and we're going to change a couple of these around. So if anyone's requests exceed, we're going to go change this to 30 per minute, throttle it. We're going to leave the Google crawlers. We want Google to be able to find our website, so we're not going to limit any of that. If crawlers page views, we're not going to worry about that one. We're going to go to this one. We're going to change this to 60 per minute, then throttle it. If humans page views exceed 15 per minute, it says here it's very strict. It may cause false positives, but you never know. I don't think anyone's going to be flicking through your website at 15 pages per minute. 404s. So if someone's clicking to a page that doesn't exist in your website, they're going to get a 404 message. And if they're going to do that more than 10 times in a minute, we'll slow them down. And how long is an IP address blocked? When it breaks a rule, I'm going to change this to 1 day. And I'm going to go here to save changes. So that's our WordPress firewall sorted out. Okay, from here we're going to go over to the side panel and go to Product Manager. Start unpacking our Thrive themes. Okay, let's install this one, and this one. Thrive Leads, Headline Optimizer, and Thrive Architect. And we'll also install Shapeshift. This is Thrive's new theme builder theme. It's quite interesting. I've just started using it. So a lot of what we do is going to be pretty new and fresh for me. I normally work with one of these themes down here. I normally work with Ignition or Rise. So I've only just started working with Shapeshift. It's very exciting. It's pretty easy to use. So let's go and install these ones. This can take a couple of minutes, so I'll just pause the video here and come back in a few minutes when it's done. Okay, we're all done there. So let's go here to the theme builder dashboard. Okay, and here we have a wizard. It's going to magically make everything happen for us. So let's just click here and say get started. So our logo. I've already uploaded my logo here. So let's roll on and use that. Just down here. Move this across. There's our logo. What we're doing here is we're just going to roll down this list here and fill in the blanks. Now it's going to prompt us to choose our brand color. I'm just going to stick with this color here at the moment. This blue quite goes with my theme, so I'm going to choose that and continue. But I'll show you in a few minutes that you can change that quite easily. Okay, now we're going to choose the header. So here's our header. We can change this to a different header. Let's have a look at the different ones. So in here, click on the down arrow and you can find a whole lot of different headers here. I kind of like this one here with the social icons. Let's go choose and continue. Now it's going to ask us about our footer. And I'll try and move this up a little bit. Now down here, you can click the arrow and it'll actually scroll across. You can see the different footers here. I like that one there. It's got our logo in the middle, our copyright, and it's got our social links over here. So I'm going to choose and continue on that one. Let me move my video up somewhere out of the road here. Okay. So we can choose from ready-made home pages. And I think I'm going to roll with that one there. Once we populate one of these home pages, we can go back in and change the writing, change the text, change the images to whatever we want. And again, we can slide across here for the different ones. Or as before, we can just click down on here and look through the different ones here. But there's quite a few to choose from, but I actually like this one here. I think I can personalize this one really well, so I'm going to stick with that one. Now we're going to go to our blog posts. I actually really like the look of this as well for my blog posts, but there was another one that I liked as well, so we can bring this down. This one here, the featured image with the sidebar, because I'll add my photo in here. I'm going to stick with this one here. Choose and continue. I like this one. And choose and continue. And this one will be how our pages will look. Let's have a look at a few of these. I like this one here. Choose and continue. And choose main menu. And let's have a look how it looks so far. So this will be our home page. So when you type in your domain, this is the page it will come to. And here's our menu at the top. We'll modify this menu a little bit down the track. Let's click on the home button. There we go, it brings us home. Okay. Now you may have noticed that opened a new page when we clicked on the preview, so we'll close that page. And then the next thing we'll do is there's actually a little video here you can watch that'll walk you through the rest of the process. I'll go to the branding, and this here is where you can choose different color schemes. That video that I just pointed out is actually really, really good. So here we go, the theme colors. We can actually, there's 3 default colors, so we can go to that orange or the pink, or we can go here and we can choose whatever color we want. We can change this. If we want a green, we can go to a green color. If we want a red, we can go to a red color. I'm going to go I'm going to go back for the blue. I'm going to stick with this color here. Okay, now we've got our logo. We can add a light colored logo for any areas of our website, like our header, if we had a dark header or if we had a dark footer. I've actually used a light colored footer and header. If we had a dark header, we can have a light version. I actually have one that I can upload. My white one. We'll add some alt text. We'll call this white logo. I'll put my camera in the road again. We'll select that. So there I've got a white logo to use anywhere that there's a black background. I'll show you that. And a favicon, you'll see up here there's a little W. We can actually change that for our website. And I've got one of those that I can use as well. This little fella here, out of my logo. And select. Okay. The typography. We can change our typography and typography. So that's how it is at the moment. We can edit it. And again, that opens up a new window and you can see our little favicon up here. So we can edit this as a whole thing. I actually don't like this grey text. So I'm going to make all of my text a black. So first we just need to unlink the theme color and we can move this over to the blackest of black. So now all of my text will be black, and click apply. You can also add a shadow to all of your text, but I don't think I want a shadow on all of my text. And then save our work. One thing with WordPress, you always save your work, save your work, save your work. Okay, now we'll close that off. And then we can come back to templates. And here's all our, these are the templates that we've got activated. Okay. There are our core templates. So now I'm going to go back to the site wizard. And I'm going to go back to the footer. And I'm going to choose the a black footer so that you can see how the white logo will fit. Don't really want a menu, but we'll try this one here. And you'll see now our white logo is in there. And let's have a quick preview again. There we go. Scroll down. In future videos, we're going to go through and we'll edit all of this stuff. We can delete what we don't want. Add bits and pieces, and there you go. There's our little white guy down the bottom there now on the black background. Cool. So I'm just going to close that page for now. We're all done here. And the next thing we can do is I'm going to go over here and click on the dashboard. And in the next video, this is where I'll meet you in the dashboard. Thanks again for watching. If there's any questions, please leave the question in a comment, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. We'll see you in the next video. Thanks a lot. Goodbye.